Hello everyone, once again welcome back. So this is the day 3 for solving lead code problem, and in last video I have completely explained these two problems, sum of array, sum of digit, and today we will solve check if array is sorted, that means array is sorted or not, and alternative in array. So we are going to see how we can solve these problems. Let's see. So basically here we have a problem. I have already written the code which we need to write, and I will explain everything. So let's see what the actually problem is saying. Given an array, check whether it is sorted in a non-decreasing order. Return true if it is sorted, otherwise false. So we need to see that a particular array is sorted in a non-decreasing order. That means the number should be start from the lowest position. That means 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's see with the example. So let's see. Like we have a suppose we have an array 20, 30, 40, and 10. Okay. So what is the meaning of non decreasing order? Okay, so the meaning of non decreasing order is the lowest number is come first. Okay, and after that the next number which is lowest, after that same process will continue. Okay, so you can see, you can also understand like it is a decreasing order. Okay, and if this order is going to be increasing, okay, so it is like 40, 30, 20, then 10. So in this case we need to return false. If this is the type of solution exist, okay, in the particular array, then we need to return true. So how we can solve this problem? We just need to apply a simple concept that is called loop. So we here what we can do, we will start the loop from 0th index to last index. Okay, so that it can travels from 0th index to last index, and after each index we need to compare that first element is greater than the second element or not. Like it, I have written the code, the first element, that means if we start the loop from 0th index, here we find that arr 0, that means the first element we will come in first time when loop will start. So let's suppose we have a first time we have a 20, then we are comparing it with arr I is comparing with arr I plus 1. That means we are comparing the first element with next element. That means 20 is compared to 30. If 20 is greater than 30, that means it is going to this order. Yeah, because if 20 is greater than 30, then it is going to this order. So in this case we need to return false. Otherwise, if 20 is not greater than 30, then we return true, like that. Like 10 is not greater than 20, so we need to return true. Similarly, the loop will be happening again and again, and it will compare the next element is greater than it or not, the next element is greater than not, and last element will be compared, and if every condition is going to satisfy, it will return true. Okay, so you can see here I have written the code. What is the code? We need to start traversal from 0th index to last index. Okay, because when we start 0th index to last index, at that point when we are comparing I plus 1, so it return index out of bound, because when we compare this element, that means this element, So the next element will be going to be index out of bound. So we need to traverse from array length -1 so that it cannot goes beyond it. Okay, and by the help of this we can easily check. Let's see, compile this program. Let this is working or not. So let's compile. Okay, so now you can see here the compilation is successful, output true, and expected output also true. So let's submit it, and here you can see all the test cases which is required, all the test cases is passed. Okay, so this is the solution of this program. Let's see the next question. Okay, so let's see this question, and this is also an very most important question which is ask a very common interview questions, that is we need to find. Let's see what the question is saying. You are given an array. The task is to return a list element of array in alternative order. That means we have an array 1 2 3 4. Okay, so we need to return alternatives like 1, and the alternative will be third, that means 3. The next alternative can be 5. We do not just need to return next element. Okay, so here you can see the output will be 1 and 3. In this case 1 3 1 2 3 4 5. So the alternative are 1 3 5. So what is going on, how we can solve this problem? So the solution of this problem is happening like this. We have a question like 2 4 6 7 9. Okay, and we need to make a new array, so that here we can store first element and their alternative will be next, that means second element. Okay, so here alternate will be 6. Okay, the next element, what is the next element will be 9, because it is a alternate. So look on it, what the going on. We can see clearly when the first element is inserted, after that we are inserting the third element. That means we are passing from the two values. Okay, because if we need to insert this element, so we need to pass these two elements. Okay, so how we can achieve it? So this is the very simple. We can achieve it just by using a statement in the for loop. We need to write for I is equal to 0 to I less than array dot length, and we just need to move our I is equal to I plus 2, so that it can traverse on alternative element like 2 if the first element is 0. Okay, so in next loop it will directly move on this, and the next loop it will directly move on this point. Okay, so if you write this statement inside the loop, so it will automatically return this array. Okay, so let's see, in the question we have also given that array list to return this. Okay, so in array list we have a integer wrapper class. Okay, if you have not idea about wrapper class, so just go and read the collection framework once again, then you can watch this video. And here you can see we need to just create an object, okay, of the array list, and we need to add. So inside the array list we have already an add function. So by the help of add function we just need to insert particular elements which are coming in alternative order, because when we are write this loop we just are inserting only alternative elements. Okay, so this is the solution of the question. Okay, so let's compile this program once again, and here we can see, just hold on, and it is successfully compiled. The expected output and my output is same. Let's submit, and you can see here it passes all the test cases. Okay, so you can clearly see here it passes all the test cases. So that's all for today. We will meet tomorrow. Thank you.